Hi everyone, today I'm going to share the recipe of chicken sizzlers with hash brown potatoes. For chicken sizzlers, we will need about 250 grams of chicken. I have already put slits in the chicken so that when I marinate the chicken, the marinade goes deep inside into the chicken. For the marinade, I'm going to use 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil, some tomato ketchup. If you want it more tangy, add more tomato ketchup. If you want it less tangy, add less tomato ketchup. Worcester sauce, soy sauce, some salt, pepper, and I'm going to mix it up really well. You can add more sauces if you want, and you can add less sauces. Seasoning is as per your taste. Now I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of crushed ginger and 1 teaspoon of crushed garlic to it. And 1 teaspoon of crushed garlic I'm going to add to the potatoes. I'm going to come to that a little later. I'm going to mix everything, cover it up and keep it aside for half an hour. For the hash brown potatoes, I've taken 3 boiled potatoes and grated them. To that I've already added garlic. Now I'm going to add about 20 grams of cheese, grated cheese, processed cheese, and 15 grams of butter. I'll add pepper to it and salt to it. We have to keep in mind that salt is there in the butter and cheese, so season it as per your taste. You can also add some celery to it, some basil to it, leaving to everybody's taste. Now I'm going to break in 1 egg and mix the egg with the potatoes. I'm going to mix it up well. Fold in the egg along with the other seasoning. Once everything is mixed, I'm going to take a wok, very little olive oil, swirl it around so that the oil spreads evenly into the wok. And now I'm going to take my potatoes and put them into the wok and spread them out all around. I will keep the heat of the gas at medium so that the hash browns cook well. I don't want the heat to be very high. Spread it around and pat it so that it is evenly spread. Once this is done, keep it for a while. I would also want to cut them into 4 equal halves so that toppling it becomes easy. Otherwise, toppling the whole lot of hash browns, they break. Here it's come off and it becomes easy to topple. Now I'm going to topple all of them, and here this is how it looks. Cook it up and keep it aside. For the chicken, I've taken another wok. Again, a little olive oil into it. And now I'm going to add my chicken. The chicken has already been marinated for half an hour. I'm going to add the chicken to it. Here goes in my chicken. And again, I'm going to initially cook it for about a minute on high flame and then put it on medium to low flame so that the chicken cooks well and complete. I've covered it and left it for cooking. I'm going to cook it for 7 minutes. After 7 minutes, when I open it, the chicken is done. To this, I'm going to add my my onion rings and capsicum rings. I don't want the onion and capsicum rings to be cooked too much or to be overcooked. Just slightly cooked. I want them a little crunchy. Now for the gravy, I want the chicken to have a little gravy so that it sizzles. I've taken soup powder. I've taken chicken soup powder. You can take any soup powder that you want. It could be a tomato soup powder, a hot and sour, a Szechuan. I leave that to your taste. And I've added 1 cup of water to it. Mix it up well, and I'm going to add it to the chicken and let it boil. Once the gravy is made, I'm going to keep the chicken aside, and let me tell you, it comes out delicious. It's very tasty. The children love it. So here goes in the soup mixture. You can also add corn flour, anything to thicken the gravy. The boil is come, and I'm going to keep it aside. Now I'm going to take my Sizzler plate, which is made of cast iron, and keep it on high flame. I want it to be very hot. Once I see the fumes coming out, I'm going to I can see the fumes. I'm going to keep the plate on the wooden platter and put 1 cube of butter for it to start sizzling. I put a few cabbage leaves. There goes the cabbage leaves. And after I've spread the cabbage leaves on the platter, I'm going to put my chicken. First, I'm going to put the hash browns. If you want more hash browns, you can add more hash browns. Leave it entirely to your taste. Now the chicken. Just see, as I add the gravy, it sizzles more. So that is why I want a little gravy in the chicken. Also, it makes it saucy and soft. It's not dry. So my Sizzler is ready, and I'm going to take it to the table. Here goes my Sizzler. It's ready. It's looking delicious, and you can see the piece is coming off easily. It's succulent, juicy, and tempting. Do try it, and do not forget to click on the subscribe icon. Thank you.